Hello judges, my name is Drew Tyler Hazley. I am the representative of Chongfa Shenzhen Middle School. I am very glad to be here. Well, the story of today that I'm telling is Jack and the Beanstalk. Are you ready? Let's start. There once was a woman who lived with her son Jack in a teeny-weeny house. One day she told her son, "We have no money left. You will have to sell the cow at the market." The next morning, while Jack was getting ready to lead the cow to market, his mother said, "You will have to sell the cow at the highest possible price." Jack went out to sell the cow at the market. On the way there, he met an old man with a bag of beans. The old man offered to trade his beans for Jack's cow. He said, "Do you know that these beans are magic beans? Something magical will happen to a person who owns them." Jack was very excited. He agreed on man's offer and took the bag of beans back home. When he got home, he showed his mother the bag of beans. She was very angry. She scolded him. "How could you trade the cow for these beans? How foolish you are!" She threw the bag of beans out of the window and punished Jack by not giving him dinner. Jack went up to his bedroom. He was very hungry and he was very upset. He fell asleep almost at once. When he woke up the next morning, he opened the window and looked outside and was surprised when he saw a giant beanstalk that reached up to the sky. He decided to climb the beanstalk to the top. When he reached the top, he saw white clouds stretching like a road leading to a huge castle. When he reached the entrance of the castle, he met a female giant. He said, "I am very hungry. Could you please give me some food?" The giant thought for a short moment and said, "I will give you some food, but you have to help me with the housework." Jack was very glad. He followed the giant into the castle. The giant took Jack into the kitchen and gave him some bread and cheese. She said, "You will have to wash the dishes." Suddenly, there was a loud noise. The female giant says, "Quick, my husband is coming. He is very fierce. You will have to hide in that pot." A threatening-looking giant came into the castle. He shouted for his wife. She rushed to serve him food as fast as she could. From his hiding place, Jack could see that the giant is greedily eating and drinking his meal. When he was full, he shouted at his wife to bring him his bag of money. The female giant came into the room with a huge bag of money. She gave the giant the bag of money, and the giant counted the coins one by one until he fell asleep. Jack, he was very surprised. He walked out of his hiding place and jumped onto the table. He grabbed the bag of money and ran to a beanstalk as fast as he can and climbed back down. When he reached the ground, he told his mother the whole story. She was very glad. She went out to market to buy good food and clothes with the money. The next day, Jack went back to the castle and offered to help the female giant with the housework. When the giant came back, Jack hid in a bowl and waited until the giant finished its fried rice and drank its water. When he was full, he shouted at his wife to bring him his hen. He said, "Bring me my hen, now." The female giant came into the room with a hen. She handed the hen to the giant. The giant shouted at the hen, "Lay me eggs, now you hen." The hen laid dozens of golden eggs until the giant fell asleep. Jack, he walked out of his hiding place. He jumped onto the table and grabbed the hen. He rushed to the beanstalk as fast as he could and climbed back down. Later that day, Jack went back to the castle and hid in a pile of firewood and waited until the giant finished its chicken and drank its wine. When he was full, he shouted at his wife to bring him his harp. The female giant walked into a room with a golden harp. She handed the golden harp to the giant. The giant shouted at the harp, saying, "Play me music now, you harp." The golden harp lulled the giant to sleep with beautiful, beautiful music. Jack walked out of his hiding place. He jumped onto the table and grabbed the harp. As he was going to run away, the golden harp shouted for help and woke the giant up. The giant chased Jack to the beanstalk. Jack climbed back down as fast as he could. When he reached the ground, he told his mother to bring him his axe. When he got the axe, he chopped the beanstalk down. A giant came down, crashed, and died. From that day on, Jack and his mother were not poor anymore. The hen laid dozens of golden eggs every day, and the golden harp played beautiful music. Jack and his mother lived happily ever after. I like to tell you that it's best to make the best of a bad situation. Thank you kindly for listening.